Well, the hope that a recent down month in Polish manufacturing was a one-off seems to be fading, as today's figures reveal another significant fall. To discuss this data and more, I'm joined by Michal Dybula, Chief Central European Economist with BNP Paribas. Welcome, Michal. Now let's start by looking at the industrial production, standing at 1.6%. Were you expecting a result like this?
Well, we are actually expecting a somewhat better reading, slightly in excess of 2% year-on-year growth. But it seems that there was some disappointment in terms of automotive production, so that has pushed the growth figure a little bit lower. Looking ahead, though, with the improvement in all the leading indicators for manufacturing industries, we should be expecting somewhat stronger growth as we get into 2015.
Also out today was the PPI year-on-year, better than last month, but still in negative territory. What was your reaction to the result?
Well, I think PPI is going to stay negative for some time to come, especially in light of the fall in oil prices that is feeding through into the rest of producer prices. Our take on that is, though, that as we get into 2015 with somewhat better industrial activity and also base effects, of course, playing a role there, we should be expecting the PPI deflation initially to moderate and then producer prices growth turning positive as we get into the second half of next year.
Now let's look ahead to next week and the release of retail sales year-on-year and the unemployment rate. What are you hoping to see from these results?
Well, we're actually looking for retail sales in nominal terms advancing 2.5%, which, given the plunge in consumer goods prices, would be consistent with a real pace of increase in retail sales in the vicinity of 3.5% to 4%, which would be actually consistent with acceleration in wages and also a relatively good situation on the labor market. That is likely to be underpinned by a further deceleration in the unemployment rate, slightly below 11.5%.
Thanks for joining me, Michal. Great to speak with you. That's all from me for now, but for more interesting content and exclusive interviews, keep tuning back to Dukascopy TV.